All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards.
Leap. Dumb. Leap. Dumb. Leap. Dumb. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Pod Lead'em. That's Top Model Podcast, spelled backwards. I'm JW Crump, and you went from numero uno to numero God knows what.
I'm Lex Basile Price, and I cannot deal with these boys.
And I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and when girls and guys live together in a house, there's a lot of things that can happen.
And welcome to Cycle 20, Episode 3, but Episode 4 of our cycle coverage. That Part 1 and Part 2 audition episode will never not be confusing.
Can't wait for the recap to be like Episode 6.
This episode is titled, one of the more classic titles, The Guy Who Gets a Weave. You know what? We will always retitle, but that is one I almost wouldn't have.
Very solid.
But I did retitle it, The Girl Who Questions a Long Bob.
And if you question your finances, perhaps that's because you haven't become part of the Lead'em Pod and gone to podcast.spotify.com/podcast/shows/podlead'em or the clicksel below to
Clicksel.
become part of the Lead'em Pod.
Thank you so much to all of our continued sponsors. I would also like to say, I think we accidentally lost some of our recurring sponsors when the Anchor.fm went over to this. I think some credit card things when you were recharged just did no longer happen. Maybe not, but some people who had been donating for a very long time all of a sudden went away. And maybe you did. Maybe things changed.
Fine.
That's fine.
You're done. Yeah, you're in a new season of life now.
I would take a little extra peek, because we've changed
Take a
things.
reminder. We're episode 251. Take a reminder. Are you still part of the Lead'em Pod?
Yeah.
Do
And
you
also,
still got $1?
exactly. Because that's how I am. I do a lot of dollar levels for Patreons.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden it'll just go away and it's the Patreon's still there. And I'm like, oh, because I almost don't notice because it is $1.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe take a look-see.
also, the second thing, I've got pieces of business, y'all.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So much business up front.
Just
Isn't that
for
your singer-songwriter debut album?
So much
Pieces of Business?
so much business. Love business, real business.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's Dominique's song, so be careful.
You're right. Just a note about spoilers. Because I truly, honestly, genuinely love that y'all want to have conversations with us individually via messages you send on Twitter, in the Discord, wherever it may be. Some of you come in hard and fast, the first sentence being a spoiler, and I want to be so clear. For me personally, I only speak for myself. This cycle through the end, blanks.
Yeah.
So many blanks. And some aspect, I don't remember the elimination order at all. Couldn't tell you the top 6 of this cycle, truly. So just be a little bit aware that if the episode hasn't released yet, maybe don't talk about that particular stuff to us directly. These are messages that I got directly, and it's hard for me to ignore those.
Go to the Discord. There is a spoiler section. You can dish there all you want. Because Reddit, you're blacked out. It's terrible. Go away from Reddit.
But yeah, Lex and our wonderful mods made the spoiler one. That is great. I just never click on that one. So you can talk about one episode from now, 20 episods from now. But
and
this was
everybody
also
who hides it, talking in other channels.
Yep.
Your efforts are seen and appreciated.
We love those double lines.
Yeah. And I don't want anyone to be like, oh, they don't want us to reach out. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, no, we love that you're excited.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. It's just a DM that starts with, JDB, I can't wait till Blink gets eliminated. I'm
You're
like,
This digital flirt.
Well, first I have to say that we added guys and got rid of previously is because there is nothing. We're not even explaining how the show works anymore.
They're like, you got it, guys.
Just a hard on the ground camera angle.
But yes, Digital Flart, because it is Flixel art,
Mm-hmm.
was very aggressive, covered everyone but Marvin.
Uh-huh.
Which was funny to me that they were like, you gotta know that Marvin won, not any of these other 5 people in the photo.
Yeah, because this is also so far secretly a cycle of only group photos.
Yep, spoiler alert.
Except for Phil.
You killed it. You are a star in it. My attention is drawn right to you.
My attention is drawn straight to you as my favorite because both my and attention were capitalized. Can you imagine it there in the house just flixeling forever, never stopping?
Just swaying.
I bet it'd be so hypnotic after a while. Marvin picks Dawn for the Tyra suite.
Shocked. Was he given a note?
Well, in all the episodes I've seen so far, they've kept it to girls picking girls, guys picking guys, which I am thankful for.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, so am I. But Marvin doesn't seem like the one.
No, he seemed like he was going to try it.
Uh-huh.
With, like, everyone. I wonder if we missed a montage of Marvin going around and being like, I got a key.
And they're like,
who wants to help me put in the little key house?
Clea is rightfully confused that Kelly can dish it but cannot take it. It's just like
her smile when she says that Kelly hates her.
Also, I said, lots of Clea backstory all of a sudden.
There is.
I'm going to say I'm surprised Clea made it to this episode.
Well, she got a 4 last episode.
Yeah.
I do love Renee being like, just play the game. Which Clea, this is advice Clea's going to take. We're going to see it in real time.
Yeah. Renee has 2 MOs. Gotta play the game, gotta hate Jordan. That is all Renee is here to do.
Which is just part of playing the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan's getting a lot of screen time. She's pre-anointed. Let me hate her.
Did anyone catch this terrifying piece of art in the hallway?
What was it? I don't think I did.
It is a circus, like, poster thing for the tiniest woman alive. You can't see the tiniest woman alive, it's a later episode, I caught it. One of the women is drawn as though her shirt, like she was drawn naked, and then they just shirt colored her because her breasts are like defined and wearing like a Velma style sweater. And then they just see a man's hands reaching toward them.
Ooh.
I will send JW and Hannah that picture that I took.
It's so funny that piece of art, which sounds both terrifying but actually like a piece of art, when the rest of the stuff in the house is sisters before misters.
I caught a new one this episode, which was a man's place, ... is in the kitchen.
What? All right, I just sent it to Hannah and JW. I need some live on-air reacts.
Oh no. What is happening?
Why is it also wrinkly? It looks like its own
and
canvas.
clipped to the wall. That appears to be some kind of quilt.
That's what I thought at first, but it's like a circus poster.
But why are there clips?
To attach it to the tarp. But do you see what I mean about the shirt?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No. You described this accurately, and yet also didn't reveal everything.
I'll throw it up on our Twitter or in the Discord. But it becomes prominent in this hallway.
Phil says one of the most obvious sentences we've ever heard.
Ugh.
You've got girls walking around in towels, showering in our showers. And I was like, yeah, Phil, they're using the restroom.
Fair, Phil didn't know about indoor showers until now.
He thought the rain was a shower. I just hate this conversation about like, I just can't contain my horniness.
Never before, and this is saying something on Top Model, have people so actively feigned sleep as Marvin walking through the bedrooms.
Did Gianna's hair get longer at some point before the makeover?
I don't know what happened.
Gianna's hair, maybe she's doing that thing sometimes where she clips it back, which, like, by the way, y'all always fools me. You ever clip your hair back? I'm like, you got a full haircut. And you're like, Jade, you saw me 5 minutes ago.
Object hair permanence.
Yeah.
She's doing the 1920s thing of like, I'm going to have a a fun flapper bob, but actually my hair goes down to my butt if I just pin it all correctly.
Corey says gay rights.
Oh, yes, he does.
Why am I the only one left? And my favorite part of this is there's a montage of the straights being silly while Corey's talking, including an out of context shot of Jeremy's weird peace sign fingers.
Yeah. And Corey's specific wording is interesting to me. Now that I'm really the only homosexual in the competition. And I was like, I think you just said a sentence. I don't think you meant anything by it, but I was like, you really and only in there was interesting. But I love that we get a lament of the loss of Chris S.
We do. We have to re-see Kelly's terrible question.
Yep. Sepia-toned homophobia flashback.
And then we get so much Dawn that I was getting worried about Dawn. And I looked up Dawn's album. He did a single.
I looked at this specific song.
Yes, it's good.
It's really good.
Check out Across the Sky by Photronique. It's good.
Some places, Nikki Flores.
Yeah.
Featuring Don Benjamin.
This is a bop.
In the clip they show, first of all, I'm surprised they showed both the full album cover,
right?
Like the album art and a clip. On the clip, I was like, this is real music. Like, this isn't someone who's like, I want to get into music.
No.
Dawn's doing the thing.
Yeah. It's also been featured on 5 different episodes of television, including 1 of Love Island.
Perfect.
2 of Jersey Shore.
Good.
1 of Finding Carter. Everyone remember Finding Carter? Because I watched it. The pilot of Hello Ladies. And finally, the Disney original movie, Cloud 9, starring Dove Cameron, produced by who? Ashley Tisdale.
This song was featured in that? Because this song is... I don't mind
sexy.
It.
Yeah.
Sexy.
It's about getting high and fucking, like, not
Well,
subtle.
the movie was about snowboarding, so I guess they hoped no one would notice.
They're getting high on our snowboard.
Across the sky on your snowboard.
You can pick and choose the lyrics for the
My
right
favorite
moment.
lyric is smoking hot to the 8th degree, not the nth degree.
No.
Not
Just 8.
that high, just 8.
I love that in some ways, and hear me out because I'm going to say the theory before the explanation. Yes. Dawn feels a little bit like a Flavor of Love contestant. What I mean is that a lot of Flavor of Love contestants were on that show to promote something else, usually music. I think Dawn is exclusively here to become recognizable and to promote his actually good music. And I think modeling is like a bonus thing.
Yes.
He has a full life beyond the show. Yeah.
I start really liking him, y'all. Dawn becomes top tier of the dudes.
Very cute.
The worst thing about Dawn, he's friends with Marvin.
I think he's trying to curb Marvin's worst impulses.
Sure.
I think Marvin was like, let me do a sexy walkabout. And Dawn was like, let me follow and make sure nothing bad happens.
And Jeremy's just like, I'll go on a walk. I love walks.
This is the first time I've ever been out of my house. I love walking.
So they enter a random apartment building.
Before we get there, Lex, I can't believe you didn't call out Skull Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because Dawn in the guest closet puts on the biggest skull that's ever skulled.
Yeah, apparently Guest had a Mr. J capsule collection.
I mean, guests do love a skull. I
They
think I have
do.
something from guests with little skulls on it. So
I just genuinely am surprised that that's a trend that's lasted this many cycles. Skull Watch has outlasted Sexy Watch. Mm-hmm. It has outlasted previously owned Island. Skull Watch is here. If we get a skull in Cycle 24, I won't lose my mind. It'll probably be the finale.
Oh, sure.
I thought guests probably wanted their money back from this episode because they go on and on about the clothes and then we never get to see them.
No. We head to a random apartment where Tyra and Rob
do a little sketch, do a little prank.
Come out holding hands and they address their relationship.
Okay, Lex, I understand why the face you're currently making is on your face. But this segment was worth it to me for the photoshopped tabloid pictures
That aren't
and the
real.
fake tabloid names.
These are all made up, right?
Oh, they have to be. They have to be.
And also, I'm sorry, these were pretty real rumors. I feel like you could have found real enough quotes.
They wanted to. I think Tyra was like, no, it has to be wild. It has to be like over the top. What about that interview you gave Tyra where you said he's like your brother who you would kiss?
First, we get a very pink photoshopped image where Rob is so much smaller than Tyra
Yes.
that he actually looks like her child. Just because his head is so small. And that has the quote, "Is Tyra Banks dating new top model judge?" from OMG! Exclamation point.
Could be anything.
Then we get the second Photoshop, which is a black and white photo of Tyra and Rob standing back to back while Brian Boy mugs in the background. And the quote is, "Tyra Banks rips shirt off Rob Evans' rumored boyfriend." And that was a hot tip from Socialite Life, apparently. And then we get
Oh, this is the worst one.
Tyra and Rob standing on the beach, we're supposed to believe, both wearing, insert the most giant finger quotes here, Rasta hats with the sewn-in dreads.
Mm.
Behind them is a rescue boat, which is a choice for the Photoshop. And this quote is, "Tyra Banks heats up Jamaica with rumored boo Rob Evans." And that is attributed to one word, all caps, Egypt said so.
None of these are real.
Egypt said so.
Is that the country of Egypt or someone named Egypt? And they are here to tell us. First, we're re-traumatized by seeing these Tyra photos again.
Mm-hmm.
And they're here to tell you their 3-step plan for creating chemistry. By the way, Rob has said nothing this whole time.
Oh,
up until
zero.
this point.
And then the weird thing about the photos is Tyra goes, "The rumors aren't true. He's like a brother. We've never kissed, never touched." And then they show a photo of Tyra biting his lip. And I'm like, I know what you mean, but
Well,
you have definitely done both of those
she
things.
hasn't stuck Rob's finger in her mouth. We know that's how Tyra kisses.
I also love that all the contestants are just kind of like, "Oh, I'm sorry,
Aw.
Tyra."
This is also where she starts calling him Robbie a lot,
Yeah.
which, based on our reading of the situation, I feel like he hates.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's her way of desexualizing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Don't worry, there won't be 3 things. There's just 2. So it is still a Tyra 2 list because the first one is not part of it.
She also can't remember the third one.
She sure cannot.
Step 1 to getting chemistry, fresh breath. And then they just chuck mitts at these people. Giant ones, too. Pills.
And she tells them
Yes.
to rub the mint on the outside of their lips
So they don't
before they put lipstick on.
So they don't have the calories.
See, this made me ask, does Tyra think lips have taste buds?
Also, wouldn't the lipstick cover the mint on your lip?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a little spicy thing for you.
We should say that for this tutorial, all of the contestants get paired up. And I was going to give Phil credit for not saying a name until he said a name.
Well, Phil is told to pick someone, which no one else has had to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then he doesn't pick, but then Tyra says, Tyra chooses someone else, and he goes, "Oh, Gianna." Phil picks Gianna, and Tyra's like, "No."
No.
No.
And I'm like, what a weird move from Tyra, too, as a producer of the show, not to, want to pair them up. The
And,
show, weird.
And of course, Jordan gets paired with Jeremy, and she leaves her body. She is so upset that this keeps happening.
And they literally try to cut out the moment where Jordan removes Jeremy's arm from around her because they cut away, but you get the quickest moment of it.
Mm-hmm.
Step number 2.
The only real step.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Correct.
Tension. which just means in Tyra's demonstration to squeeze so hard that you see the skin pucker.
Then step 3, which I'm going to say is step 2.5, because they're definitely related, is inhale.
For now it is. For now it's inhale.
At no point is consent any of these.
There is no real world usable advice on how to create chemistry with another person.
And this is also not for chemistry. This is for looking like you're having sex. Because that's the only thing they want out of this.
Oh, yeah.
It is the most limited definition of chemistry that a person could ask for.
I just can't believe in the canon of this show, Tyra was more successful at the Tooch Teach than the chemistry teach. Because at least the Tooch Teach had 1 or 2 actual things that you could gather from. This is nothing.
This is basically a more official version of that time Janice climbed on top of Tyra on the panel desk.
Yes.
But that was more fun.
It sure was.
And they didn't, and the contestants were not forced to perform it in front of Rob and Tyra. Like,
God, this was awkward.
Close. Too uncomfortably close.
And then Tyra says my backup quote of, "Chemistry is not laughing." I would argue that's more chemistry than what you're teaching them here.
Clea and Chris are paired together. I'm going to start just saying Chris, by the way, because Chris H is hard for me to say. Clea says, and it says kind of in her talking head, that she says, "I told Chris that I'm going to pretend you're someone I want to have sex with." And then Chris says, "I'm going to pretend I'm talking to you, but I'm actually looking at your butt." What? What do you mean? How? How can you pretend to talk to someone and look at their butt?
We learned things about both of them.
Yeah.
Clea, unsexy. She finds Chris unsexy.
Yes.
And Chris could apparently teleport his eyes behind someone.
That backup quote from Tyra is made worse by the fact that she says it to Renee, who is laughing because Marvin is trying to actually kiss her.
These little, gross, disgusting kisses.
He is trying to put his mouth on her mouth, which she does not want, so she laughs.
And his inhale is just...
And Tyra has actually called out a previous pair and said, "Don't actually kiss."
Yeah, but not for Marvin.
Yeah. Y'all know we love Corey in this house. Corey and Nina look like they're passing gum to each other. Their mouths are like so big, and they're like,
At one point, Nina's eyes are open, but looking at Corey's mouth, she's just like, "No!"
It's like suck and blow, but they forgot the credit card.
It fell, and now they're gonna have to kiss, and they both are like, "Uh-oh!" Also, Alexandra hates Phil. She hates him so much.
She really does.
Does Alexandra like anyone in this house? Including
Nina?
The judges? Maybe Nina and Corey. She just hates... Oh, God. Every time she has to talk about him, she's like...
My favorite thing about Alex, because unfortunately, even though I adore her so far and really like her modeling, she doesn't get like a personality trait a lot of episodes, except her action is disliking other people, but only because they're so bad at modeling.
Yes.
But no, I think she also dislikes them because she dislikes them.
Sure, but she knows how to contextualize.
The other big trait is here to gossip with whatever producer is in her interview segments.
Also, we found something Tyra's extremely good at, because she tells Phil to throw his hat, and he throws it right to Tyra, and she no-look catches it.
360 no-scope?
It's like this perfect little seamless no-look thing, and I was like, Tyra, where's that coming from?
Yeah, because Phil is dressed for a Midwestern winter.
You know he drinks Malort. He smells like wormwood.
And then they either switch rooms or switch sides of this room.
Sides of the room for some reason.
There was nowhere for Johnny to enter from. There's just the one door.
Oh my God. So Johnny
was like, I'm not going to sit in the bathroom while you and Rob do this. I'll be there in 40 minutes.
Johnny hates second one from this. He comes in wearing a hat that he made while waiting for this teach to finish.
Sure looks like it, yeah.
Because it's with like electrical tape saying shady. And they
Which
gave him...
is the least like related to the photo shoot.
Oh, it relates to the photo shoot if you know what the photo shoot is. Thank you,
Oh.
M for models.
Yes. Because we get
right.
some extreme ADR that says the theme of the photo shoot is sexy fierce. That was not the theme of the photo shoot. That was not the theme of the photo shoot. The theme was 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh!
Which explains a lot of the props and why everything is in black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, it literally explains everything.
Yeah.
Yes, it really does. But apparently, they didn't get permission. Nobody paid E.L. James her royalties.
Nope.
So guess what?
Oh my God, could you imagine if for some reason they had to blur Johnny's hat so he came out as just this big blur? I wonder if that's why he changed it. I wonder if he realized it and originally just said like 50 Shades or something. And he's like, oh, I know this isn't going to happen.
He also comes in with a crop that is misidentified as a whip.
And then they say that they're going to be posing. They're like, you're going to be posing with Rob. Who cares? Also, you're going to be posing with the biggest supermodel who ever supermodeled. And they made this reveal a whole commercial break.
Yeah.
We see a pair of legs and then every contestant's face turning inside out in anticipation.
Chris looks so skeptical. And then he hears the name and he's like, what?
So they're going to be posing. Some of them are going to be posing with Alessandra Ambrosio.
I'd feel so like slighted if I was in one of the pictures without Alessandra.
I would be so mad.
Now, I'm sure we're going to talk about Alessandra because you could, then there probably is a book written about how much she's done, but she's another top model royalty because besides America, she's been on Australia's Next Top Model, Germany's Next Top Model. She's also been on MasterChef. She's also been on The Final Table. And apparently she's one of those people, I think Heidi Klum similar, who most of her credits, even though she's on a lot of sitcoms, she's always playing herself. She's so readily identifiable as a human being person that she basically can only play herself.
There are a lot of 90s sitcoms where she would walk on and the whole audience would go, ooh!
Fun fact about Alessandra. She was chosen to wear two different quote-unquote dream fantasy bras studded with lots of jewels. And both of the bras cost $2.5 million each.
Hachi machi!
I would just want one big gem cup in each boob.
Oh, yeah. And she also...
Just one 50-pound rock on each chesticle.
For the 2011 Victoria's Secret show, she wore the heaviest wings of 30 pounds while pregnant with her second child.
Oh my goodness. She comes across two things in this episode. There and fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing bad. This is one of those things that it reminds me that we don't have guest judges, which truly, to me, is the most negative aspect of recent seasons because I would have loved to have actually learned more about her and heard her opinion.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially because she seemed nice to them, willing to answer questions about modeling, extremely unnecessary to the photos.
Yeah. She's there for Flixels.
Oh, yeah. She is there. That's so funny. She really is there to be every Flixel.
Tyra calls her that rare mix of supermodel that guys want to be with and girls want to be. And I'm like, is that rare?
Isn't that supposed
in a supermodel?
I'm pretty sure
also,
you said that for seasons now.
Nina cannot clap.
No?
Nina claps hands vertically.
Hamburger style?
Yeah!
Hot dog, Nina. Hot
Dead air.
dog.
Catch it. Here we go, Nina. Are you ready to get fierced out?
Ooh. And this is so ridiculous because we see the makeup lot for Nina.
Uh-huh.
It looks nothing like what Tyra puts on her head. Tyra makes her into Black Swan.
Tyra is so bored already of having to do the makeup, a thing she decided to do, we presume, that at a certain point she's like, I'm just going to go around and draw X's on all the boys' faces.
Tyra also does an impression of Heidi Klum that reveals why Heidi Klum will never be on America's Next Top Model.
This hugest finger quotes ever. My whole hand. Impression. It's not even like offensive because it's so not words.
Tyra, do my makeup.
Yeah, it's like she's Animal from the Muppet Show.
Heidi! This is such a strange interaction because I believe that Tyra knows Heidi Klum. They worked for the same company for a very long time. But the way she talks about her makes it seem like Alessandra knows Heidi and Tyra has never met her.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Absolutely. I bet they cut out Alessandra being like, so when are you going to do your Heidi Klum impression? Is that it? I think it's worth noting that I hope this is just the edit that the show decided to give us, even though I hate it, and not the only thing the men spoke about, because the women are talking to Alessandra about modeling. The men are asking if she's single.
Well, Marvin is. Alessandra comes back and she's like, hey, I said I would offer advice. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
What's up?
And Marvin goes, are you single? And she goes, okay, well, I'm going to leave and I will see you later.
I really wish that the show would call him out on that behavior.
Yes,
ever.
It's unprofessional.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that at a job, on a casting, at a photo shoot. You're going to get kicked out of there.
At least
or at least never worked with again.
At least he's going to be on the list.
Mm-hmm.
He's on Alessandra's list now. It's like, well.
Clea gets actual advice because she's like, I don't want to look porny.
Mm-hmm.
I have a big butt. I don't want to look porny. And she gives like real advice. And then it kind of like peters out at the end. But first it starts real.
I always kind of feel bad for these supermodels who come back to give advice because some of them may have just literally never had to speak advice out loud before. Yeah. Yes. And some people are, Alessandra's probably like, I don't know, just be good at it. Like, I'm just good at this. I don't know. Sarah Silver's back to hate.
Can this episode get worse?
She's the least she's ever been because she's not paired with Mr. J.
Yeah.
It can get worse because now we have to watch Phil and Jeremy lap milk from the tiniest glass bowls on the floor.
Why are they her pups?
And I'm going to say it. Phil seems so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also what's so funny is that Phil is feeling bad. It's so hard to say Phil feels in my accent.
Phil fails.
So, yeah. Phil fails.
What if he fails and you have to say all of them in one sentence?
Phil failed and then he failed. So it's Phil with Jeremy together, which I do like that they're still pairing some same gender contestants. This. Yeah,
no.
Me either.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes, the other person who is wearing my outfit is Jeremy. And I know what he means is I don't like my body being compared to Jeremy the bodybuilder. But that's all he said. So it just sounds like he's describing what the picture is.
He also says, I think Jeremy hit the photo on spot.
No one knows
very confidently. Like it's a thing other people say as well.
Also, it's Jeremy. You know he didn't. Come on, Phil.
This is where we see Tyra bored and drawing X's on men's faces. And wildly different X's.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dawn gets a shitty X. And Mike
gets... a temple X.
Mm-hmm. And Mike gets like an artistic X.
Mike's, if everyone had it, I would have been like, okay. I don't see how it's related to anything, but it looked like something.
Obviously, a last minute choice because... that makeup is not waterproof And these X's end up on other people's faces.
They sure do.
The transferable X. I also just don't like it on their heads because they look like cartoon people death. Like when you put X's over people's eyes in a cartoon. Yeah.
We also, don't worry, we do get the ADR of Top Model 20 double XO, baby. Like,
But despite that, I think because she got tired, there was a real Tyra moment. Mm-hmm. A real Tyra story where she was like, I was flirting and I had a friend say, just circle the glass with your finger and hunch over. And then Tyra goes, so like this. And I'm like, ooh, we get some of that cycle one Tyra. A real human being person's under there.
But don't worry, then we get Clea and Marvin being cucked by Alessandra.
Is made so uncomfortable by Marvin. And Marvin starts this trend of calling his coworkers sexy distractions.
And specifically calling Clea a very nice, thick girl. And also, I'm sorry, Clea is in the most uncomfortable modeling position ever. She's having to put like her full weight on one arm.
This is getting ahead of myself, but during judging, the contestants are going to get a lot of shit for how their bodies are positioned, which seemed to me clearly to be the photographer's choice.
Yes.
And also very different person to person.
Also, some of these photos get fucked over because of when they do the flixel, because Sarah only does the flixel seemingly at the end of the photo shoot. And I think most of these photos come from the ends of photo shoots because she wasn't prepared to add the flixel.
No, that's an interesting point, Lex, that I didn't even consider until you just said that because they do have to choose a flixel moment, I wonder if all of the photo shoots are just having less setups. Because, you know, back in the day, you would have probably had like 4 kind of different setups for all the pairings.
Yeah.
Gianna. Gianna's becoming a top tier JW favorite for me.
Agreed.
Gianna says none of the girls are competition. I have to compete with some of the guys, though. I love that Gianna was like, oh, the girls are whatever. Maybe Jordan at best, but Renee's going to kill her in her sleep at some point.
So I don't need to worry about that. She looks so hot.
Oh my God.
Gianna's so hot at the shoot.
She and Chris get blackmailed by Alessandra, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Clea calls out Phil's mansplaining. Because Phil can't help himself but walk around and tell everyone how to model and what to do and how to do things.
I truly loved. Nobody asked for that long talk. I can apply that to certain mansplainers in my life.
Alex says that she's happy that she learned how to breathe. I'm like, yeah. She's just like, oh, my headaches went away. Is this breathing?
Did you all know about this?
Then we start seeing Rob photos. They're all bad. Spoiler alert.
It's also worth noting that the whole cast gets to just watch every photo shoot on the screen. And so by the end of it, it's a panel of like 10 fellow competitors watching Corey being like, I think he looks manly. Oh, yeah. But it's like this panel discussion they're having.
My least favorite thing about the cycle so far is how free everybody feels to be with their opinion about Corey's manliness or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Everyone feels way too empowered to talk about this.
Mike says something actually that makes me feel for Mike for a second, where he says in a moment of self-awareness that he feels like he got the golden ticket and that he also feels like he's letting Tyra down. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Those are both true. You did get just a free pass to this show, and you probably are letting Tyra down because she's like, oh, I really went to bat for you.
A free pass to this episode. Johnny hates Mike. Until literally the very end, where he gets like 2 good pictures, and Johnny goes, wow. That's all he's going to get from
does
Johnny.
The roar.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
No, if you see the show, I'm scared of cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Back at the house, we get Tyra Mail with Flixel fingers.
Leather Daddy Tyra Mail.
Yeah.
This is me being overly critical, and I understand that. The Tyra Mail says, you'll have to be a cut above if you want some love. And it should clearly be, if you want some love, you'll have to be a cut above.
Yeah. Also, this is such a weird order. What happened? Why was Tyra's schedule not working?
It's so odd that one of our contestants, and I won't say who gets eliminated just yet, but the eliminated contestant gets a makeover, but never gets to pose with the makeover and then gets eliminated.
Sure doesn't.
So
Which,
weird.
I mean, the only other time that's happened is when Tara got eliminated, but she got eliminated in the salon.
Gosh.
After they fucked up her hair.
Yeah. One thing we have learned that all the contestants, especially all the guy contestants, have in common is they love to pantomime scissors and razors.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves the scissors and razors miming. Corey's like, finally, something we all have in common, a little prop work.
We head back to Christoph's salon, and Johnny's hat says top. Love.
My favorite part of this whole makeover segment is the super awkward welcome back from Christoph to Kelly.
Oh my God.
I feel like he's like, I saw what happened last time in my salon. Welcome back.
Kelly said, thank you.
This is random, but I just watched From Justin to Kelly for the first time. And so when you said From Christoph to Kelly, my brain was like, wait, what?
That makes that terrible movie worse.
I'd watch it.
Oh, it's so good. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. I loved every moment of it.
The Christoph Catrone version.
Oh. So there's not going to be shenanigans about, you can say no to this.
No.
So instead they fan out their letters on the table.
Also, apparently, Tyra is no longer personally responsible for these tie-overs. The top model team discussed.
Yes. And
Suspicious.
why? They literally, if you haven't seen the episode, Johnny's there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny and
Yes.
Kelly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Johnny, Kelly, Christoph. And then the envelopes are just in front of them, basically on the ground. The contestant has to come forth, grab the one with their name on it, stand there, then open it, then read aloud what they're going to get. I'm like, why not hand them out or just like tell them what they're getting?
No, it's a word search where they have to find their name in the pile. And also they're like, Alex, you're first. And then we see 5 people behind Alexandra have their names. They already have them.
Because we only get 3 right now. We get Kanani, Pixie Cut,
Yeah.
Chris, Icy Blonde, and my opening, my episode title, Gianna, who goes, Long Bob. What's a long bob?
And speaking of people who like to make cutting gestures, Kelly doesn't know how, really.
Nor does she know what a long bob is.
No, she just places a hand
Gianna is
somewhere.
even more confused after the gesturing. She's like, okay,
Gianna goes, so my hair?
it could be any length.
It's not.
We meet some other people. There's only one that matters because of this one sentence about Chad Kenyon. Kenyon's signature service, Color Melt, registered, includes balayage accompanied by a face-framing hair strobing TM method.
Huh.
What a hair word salad that is.
What is hair strobing?
It's face framing.
It's something that you need a warning before you look at.
Well, and Don apparently took that warning and said, get this off my face. Good for him.
I think his makeover changed because of some boundaries that Dawn was not willing to cross.
Good for him.
I do like the bleach blonde though on Dawn. I think it's nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the idea of bleaching a beard?
That was, yeah, because it says bleached blonde hair and facial hair. which implies that they were going to bleach his hair. And also, I think they were starting to bleach his eyebrows, and he also said, no, 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 no. And they darkened them instead.
And good for him.
Also, the beard's so stupid because that's going to grow out in like 3 days. Also,
putting bleach next to a person's mouth for the amount of time it would take directly under their nose?
No.
By the way, totally new font. We're getting a new staple top model font for everything. And it's a lot cleaner and nicer. I think we're getting close to that Psycho 2324 that becomes the new ANTM logo font.
First male armpit photo. And we realize that they're all going to have to wear weird cloth diapers as well.
It's Adam and Eve themed because some of them have apples.
I only figured it out because when we see Renee's photo, I was like, balancing an apple in her head?
I realized, but also Adam and Eve were naked, JW. They weren't wearing cloth diapers.
You weren't there. You can't tell me. I'm just also surprised there was not one snake available. Not one prop snake anywhere. Come on. Gonna have apples.
There's a lot of prop ivy.
Yeah. Corey gets shave off. And when they did the razor shave on him, he looked so good.
Gorgeous.
This. Love that level of shaving.
Perfect.
And then they bring out an Bic razor and shave his head bald. And he looks terrible.
So much worse.
Much worse.
Sick.
Yeah.
And it later on in the next episode, it's already grown out a little and it looks so much better. They also never mention this, but they clearly lighten his brows a lot. And I will say this. Corey's feeling a lot of emotions about this. Corey is the only person in history to feel weird and upset about their makeover, talk to the judges on site, get complimented to the point that Kelly hugs him. Corey's force of personality is so strong that he defeats Catrone.
But this is also a person who is so clearly accomplished at articulating their emotions and, I don't know, thinking down the road. I felt almost proud of someone for being able to have those feelings and be honest and walk their way through it and come out relatively unscathed from the judges.
Sure. But I need to still say fuck off Kelly Catrone because she tells him that he needs to have a winning mindset.
Yeah, you just need to figure out how to win. Yeah.
And that's so ridiculous.
Also from her, Nina gets red layered with bangs.
I thought she looked good. I thought this was one of the stronger makeovers.
And also, I think it's one of the stronger redhead makeovers we've ever gotten.
It's the right
It's
color.
like a dark red.
It really makes her eyes pop.
Yes. I feel like Kayla walked so Nina could run.
And actually, I know I just said that, but actually my favorite makeover, Kanani, is a whole new person.
Well, I have a theory about this because she's the only person we see Kristoff actually working on. And I think he saw her and was like, I'm doing that cut. That's the one. I want that one. And she gets the most gorgeous cut and she looks so beautiful.
It's because they didn't fuck up the back. Because they kept the back long.
You're right.
She's so stunning.
But she looks like a different contestant.
Yes.
I love Kanani's look, but she hasn't gotten a lot of screen time. So I don't know a lot about Kanani. And she gives some faux vibes for sure. That's also because she's petite and has about the same hair color, but it's like a really good honestly, most of these makeovers are in the right direction.
Yeah. Chris gets bleached blonde, and in his photo, because why did we not send him to the dermatologist?
I was just going to bring that up as well, which is no shade to Chris, but we've seen the show do this before with many, many, many women.
And his skin is rough, that they have to fully Photoshop his face.
Yeah.
And I'll say that when you bleach your hair, which I've done we all have.
Yeah.
But as someone who has troubled skin, when you bleach it,
your skin just needs a teacher who cares.
when you bleach it, something happens to the rest of your skin.
Oh, yeah.
And so I always break out real bad day of. So it's at its worst as well. And it's just like, why not do the cool nitrogen smoky treatment that Yaya from back in the day got. Like,
Right.
why don't we get that for the men? It almost feels unfair to them.
It is, I think it is, because men are basically told that the only thing that they need to be a top model is to be built.
Yes.
And that's it. That's the only thing as far as grooming and caretaking. Well, I guess they get one more grooming thing. Although it sure doesn't seem like it's on them to maintain that. I guess we'll find out over the course of the cycle. But all they get told is you have to bulk up. You have to be big. You have to be cut.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, too, because I really like the blonde on Chris.
I think in the photos, when they de-red his face, it looks good. But in person, it looks harsh. Talking about grooming, someone named Harry Carp, Tyronde as Harry model.
Yeah, he's an actor.
But when I went to his IMDb, it said, oops, malfunction. Nothing showed up.
Oh, I looked him up. I found him.
Well, it was just
there
me
are various 1 to 3 offs in various television shows. Yeah.
My favorite was one of his past roles was as Milkshake Slurper.
I dream of playing Milkshake Slurper.
I dream of milkshake.
Now it's my nightmare.
Is Lex, I thought the malfunction was going to say is, one thing that's not on that IMDb?
Top model. So we have decided that we need to wax all but one man.
Mm.
And it's mostly their legs, and then we get some abdominal region stuff.
Yes.
And maybe like a nipple hair area.
And I'm going to say it, one of our classic tropes, film, television, is funny waxing montages of people doing it for the first time and being in such pain and uncaring waxers around them.
To be fair, men tend to have lower pain thresholds.
And they've never done it for them. A lot of people never done it. And if you've never done it at all, but this is the least funny one ever. For some reason, this one just made me kind of sad.
There's no explanation. There is literally no one explains why this has to be the case.
Mm-hmm. Why is this important to work in the industry? I did love Chris going, oh God, what does Manscaped mean?
That brand isn't out yet. I don't know what that means.
It was just unnecessary. Also because we never actually see the men yet. We don't see the men's legs.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes they're shirtless, sometimes, but like we're not following up.
We also get our first glimpse of mid-makeover Phil, which is my favorite Phil so far. Because it features this fang.
This bang that doesn't go away. This bang that stays.
It kind of leaves. It's not fully there the whole time.
Well, if he keeps fucking with it, it sure does pop its head back up. And then, so we then get our series of all the men that look the same, and we'll get the same makeover, but with different words.
Can I say them? Because one of them literally made me laugh aloud.
Sure.
Please.
Jeremy gets trim and lighten. Frosted tips.
Yep.
Marvin. And I don't know why this was so funny to me, but Marvin's makeover is described as a fade.
Why the A?
I don't know.
Not a trim and lighten.
Mm-mm.
Also, he doesn't get a fade. He does not get a fade.
He also gets a trim.
Yeah, Marvin just gets a haircut like any average person would get.
Mike gets amber highlights.
Can it be highlights if it's amber?
Also, is it highlights if it's of everything? Because it's the whole hair.
This was when I noticed that for some reason Mike's before photo is extremely different from almost everyone else's before photo. Because almost everyone else gets like inside of a corridor somewhere, neutral wallpaper, fluorescent lighting. Mike is outside, standing against a stucco wall.
Yeah,
Was this
like
his
they forgot
headshot?
to take it or something. Then we get our tradesies.
Mm.
Because Alex and Jordan are basically switcherooing. And what's so funny, we'll get to the actual Jordan thing, which I think is a little insight into her that I appreciate. But right now, Jordan says, I'm becoming Barbie. And then Alexandra says, then what am I going to be? And I was like, Teresa. Her brunette's friend's name is Teresa. But then Jordan very cutely was like, you're me. And then I appreciate that Jordan said, because we actually got kind of an explanation about this for the first time in Top Model history. She says, I just hope this doesn't elicit dumb blonde jokes because I didn't finish high school and I'm sensitive to when people call me stupid. And I was like, that is an actual reason to be anxious about a makeover. And wow, we will never see Jordan show this blonde hair in any confessional.
Her makeover scarf was stunning.
Oh my God. Also, one person got a better outcome from this switcheroo because Alexandra, stunning. Love this chocolate color. There is something funny about the tone of Jordan's hair.
It looked like there were too many different shades of blonde.
Yeah.
And it was described as honey blonde, so I feel like they were trying for something in the middle, but it ends up just looking a little like it never got finished.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it
very streaky.
Part of that might be because I wonder if her hair was hard to bleach. She has a lot of it and a pretty deep color.
And she did say that it took a lot of processes.
Yeah. So.
And it's just always easier to go dark. Like, it's just easier to go dark. Yeah.
Jordan also has an insane before photo, which is just her in her living room.
What? Renee gets straight and black. She looks really good.
Yeah.
She does. I realized this was the point where I kind of miss the sillier descriptions of makeovers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, I feel like this makeover would have been called something, the Naomi Campbell or the
offensive.
Tiffany or the whatever. And maybe for sure, but for podcasting purposes, it's very boring to go.
Yes, straight and black.
Trim, amber highlights, straight. You're like, all right.
Fade.
A fade.
Fine. We had fun with a fade.
But Renee looks great. This is like a refresh of her hair because it looks like at one point she maybe colored it and then kind of let it be. It just looks like renewed. Renee.
Then something weird happens that feels like a little punishment for Clea, where we see her makeover when it's halfway done. But we're not told at the time that it's halfway done.
And at first I was like, oh no, this is hideous. So Kelly comes over to try to shame Clea. And what I love about this conversation is not once does anyone say, I'm sorry.
Neither one of them.
My favorite is when Kelly says to Clea, you don't have to fight everybody and everything to show that you can be strong. And with zero inflection, Clea replies, yeah, I realize that now.
I also love it. Literally the beginning of this conversation, Kelly comes over and says, hi, Clea. And she goes, hey, how are you? She's like unbothered about this conversation that she's been asked to sit in a different room for.
Yeah, Clea says the producer said you were coming over.
And Kelly tries to make something happen. And she says, we have to know when to fight, when to friend, and when to flee.
The 3 F's from Kelly Catrone.
The fight or flight or friend response?
I've heard of freeze. I've never heard of friend.
I love that Kelly also tries to damage control because Kelly's learned that the internet's probably not going to be on her side one day.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, but you know what? I actually like Clea because she's strong. And I'm like, do you?
Doesn't seem like it. We get Clea's full makeover of long honey waves.
Which would have not been what I would have chosen. And maybe it's just because Clea is feeling herself. But I actually think it looks pretty cool. I'm into
happy
it.
She's happy.
I'm happy she's happy. It's not what I don't like it. But
It's not my favorite.
She seems to really like it, and good for Clea.
I guess part of it also might be that I feel like, and part of this is with guy contestants, you're just going to get less interesting out of the box thinking. And maybe my brain started to become conditioned to red, white, and blonde and stuff. But like, it's like everything else was a little bit like,
Ho hum.
yeah. And so with Clea, I'm like, oh, bold choice. And it enlivens her.
Yeah, Gianna got long bob and darken. And this looks better when it's straight, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
they
it's
do,
not
like,
really
this-
a bob.
Yeah, they do this big, messy blowout thing that is not her friend.
Oh, it's like a weird helmet. It's like that Joanna photo.
It is kind of, though. It is.
And then we get the fun bad makeover
Mm.
of Phil with a wavy weave. And it's fun because of Johnny.
Starts out with Phil saying, I wonder what human this hair came from. And I said, oh, honey, that's synthetic.
Yeah.
And then Johnny tells him, like the nurse midwife said to me when I was given birth, just breathe through it until you're done.
And then, to camera, behind Phil, Johnny mouths, what the fuck? And I'm like, Johnny, you just got fired.
Because
That was his silent quitting.
something went wrong with his makeover.
It looks so bad that Marvin says, I can't eat and watch Phil.
This was the best Marvin moment we've had the
Yes.
entire cycle. Is him being like, I lost my appetite because of how bad. And this is, everyone knows. Everyone is watching this slow car wreck happen.
And also because everyone's done. Everyone is sitting eating their dinner while Phil is still. I think they brought someone else in. I think what happened was someone was doing this and it was not working, and they had to bring someone else into this line.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely, yes.
He walks out full of that Phil energy, and everyone's still like, like it's better.
Well,
We
better.
can't say that it's
he gets
worse
told-
than the mid-process.
He gets told what I was told in high school when I had long hair. A drunk music teacher popped out of the music room and went, "Oh, you look like Jesus." And that's basically what he decides his new vibe is.
And Phil makes the correct choice for the rest of the cycle and always puts on a beanie. Because when you cover it mostly with a beanie, the rest of it looks fine enough.
Yeah, when
Yes.
when you just see the ends, it looks good. But
It looks like his hair.
I think the seed of the idea, Phil with long hair, is not a bad one.
no.
And yet,
And yet, those little wispy bangs, like a little antenna hiding under his hair.
line. It's the part line looks fake.
They should have just put a wig on him because
Yes.
that's what it looks like.
Oh, it's
they
the
should have
wig.
given
It's-
him a Krista clip-on ponytail.
Just a mullet, just a clip-on mullet.
Also, the head hair is such a different color than the rest of his hair, and Phil's whole deal is having body hair.
Now, to be fair, people's body hair could be different colors.
I know, but it's
still,
just,
it's very different.
yeah.
If you're gonna go to the trouble to wax everyone else's off,
They actually put more on Phil. They take the waxed off stuff and just like,
Just stick it.
the stuff that they cut from the wig, they're just gonna crimple it up and throw it
Throw
on
it.
his chest.
Blow it. When we get back to the house, we realize that Mike's mask has been put on a car rim.
Yep,
mhm,
Sure has.
Hmm.
Nina gives a great skull mail reading.
He does.
Mhm.
Clea says, well, at least when I go home, I got a new haircut. And I'm like, yeah, Clea,
She
that's literally
knows.
what's about to happen.
She knows.
Oh yeah,
And then Corey has what will be one of many sadness scarves, as he is going to cover this hair until it grows back.
I mean, I love this infinity scarf that he has on his head.
I will say he is now, when it's completely shaven and he puts on these scarves and whatever, he looks like someone who would be in a Star Trek-esque show
Mm-hmm.
where it's like,
Yeah.
this
It's
is
more
a
like high
future
fantasy,
human being. Yeah.
Sci-fi, yeah.
Counselor Corey.
Mhm.
Deanna, no, that doesn't work. I was going to say Deanna Corey, but the letters are there.
I liked
but not-
it. I liked
Okay.
it. He's empathetic. I think it fits.
This panel flixel of Tyra fingering a ghost.
Lex
That's
is
Getting that
gross.
last
Well,
little bit of
well.
peanut butter out.
And also her other hand, because it's on her hip, has disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, why does she have ropes of bleach blonde hair tied to her wrists?
Yeah.
I don't. And then this starts, I think this starts, not last episode. We are going to get pan-ups of Tyra's outfits
Mm-hmm.
so that we don't see the hair
Mhm.
until the end.
Which is great for us as podcasters.
Lovely for us.
Back to a bump it level of 3.
Oh. It's so bad. What is going on?
Also, we're done with describing the judges. It is now just, here's the judges. Kelly, Rob, and Brian Boy is the fourth
she's
judge.
technically not describing Brian Boy. She's
Yes.
describing the home audience social media brought to us by Brian Boy.
Which is,
Sponsored by Brian Boy. It is what he's supposed to be doing.
and I always forget on the makeover episode, there's no challenge score. This would be the episode that I would want to make it through the most, because this seems like the one that's the easiest to get eliminated on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Because you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have a safety net at all.
Jordan and Renee are first.
Tyra wants to know why Rob is rubbing on Jordan's arm. And I would also like to know that.
This rubbing hand flixel is so gross.
Yeah, I don't actually think I would find it disgusting if it wasn't the flixel of it.
Mhm. No, if it was just a hand placed on an arm, that's
Fine.
fine.
Yeah. Here's my problem with this shot.
I know. I think I have the same. Is it circus themed?
Sort of. It looks like Renee's legs are Jordan's legs, and Jordan's legs
Like
are
they
Renee's
were women
legs.
in a magic trick that got their legs switched. Like they got cut in half and put back
So?
together.
Weird looking.
Or like a Swedish chef style puppet, but with the legs instead of the arms.
Yeah, it's because
And
it's in
it
black and
makes-
white. There's no shading to anything in the
makes
middle, so it's just
Renee
this
look-
void.
It's Renee look this big.
Mhm.
It's also accentuated by Rob looking in the direction
Yeah.
of the legs.
Like
Which
what?
makes it seem like he's also trying to figure out what's going on.
Whose legs are these? Are these my legs?
It could be you don't see his. I think their faces though are. I think Renee steals this. I think her face looks so fucking hot in this photo.
I think both their faces look really hot.
Oh,
I-
interesting. I find both of their faces to be very not doing much.
Okay.
I will say that they have some of the better top model hands.
Yeah. There is tension.
They
Yeah.
both look good with this slick back hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know. Both of them just look a little bit like they're trying to read something that's in the distance to me.
Sure.
And it is, once again, the way you would think that it would be a bonus to be in the bed on this shoot.
Mhm.
But the way everyone who works on the bed is positioned on said bed is
This
nuts.
mattress was too soft
Mhm.
And too small.
and too small. And then I have to agree with Rob Evans.
Me
I
too.
know.
I can't believe the show did this to us, Lex.
Why are you making Rob defend his score when he said it's because she was good to work with on set?
Audacity of Kelly Catrone trying to shame another judge for scoring based on something other than the
Ugh.
final photo.
She literally did. Also, they do this. This is
Mhm.
fine. In fact, theoretically, you would want Rob, who was on
Yes.
set the
Yes.
entire time,
This actually
to
better.
give a score based on this.
Yes.
Tyler's given scores based on this.
Yes. When she's taken the photo, she's actively said that. And so let Rob give her score he wants.
Everyone's been able to give whatever fucking score they want at any time.
Most of Kelly's scores are spite-filled. Let Rob reward good behavior.
Yeah, you're only allowed to score not based on the photo when it's mean.
Yeah, that's the why. But also, why this one? Why this one, Tyre? Is it because he's rubbing another woman's arm that we have to defend? Like, why is this so anathema?
Egregious, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brian Boy also makes a big deal of telling Jordan that her social media score has dropped, which when we see the scores is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He also says, I don't like being the bearer of bad news, with a full grin on his face.
Well, we know he's not a good liar.
And also, that's exclusively what you enjoy.
Yeah, that's the only thing you like.
We saw you laugh at the people falling off the building last episode. He gives both women, I'm going to call Rob out. He gives both models a 9. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
I
Good.
agree. Next up is Clea and Marvin with a handcuff flixel.
She looks so photoshopped into this picture.
She didn't need to be here.
Nope.
And this photo is so uncomfortable.
Their faces, if you zoom in on the faces, it looks like a movie poster for like a melodrama from 1935.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
her makeup
for
is
sure.
wild. If you remove the X off of Marvin's forehead and the smudge of it off Clea's forehead.
But this is Marvin's worst. And also, it's not good for Clea. Her face
No.
looks very just nothing to camera.
And the way her arm is positioned does make it seem like she's trying to get out of there.
She probably was. Kelly is for shortchanging sex workers. Why is it a good thing for a sex worker to be like, it's so hot, you don't have to pay me? No. Pay your sex worker what was promised, please.
The use of the word for the establishment really was sour for me.
And then Brian Boy drops that Clea's considered the fiercely real contestant.
Since when?
Since this episode and also this moment of this episode, apparently. And Jesus,
Oh.
this quote, which I am going to say, because I need I need everyone to realize how ridiculous it is that the show included this quote. And I get that it's a BDSM shoot. I get where it was coming from, but of Clea to give the quote, Tyra, you need to give her a good whipping for this shot. Come on, top model.
Second.
There had to have been another quote.
And justice for Chris S. How dare you, Tyra? Give Marvin a 9 for this booty tooch booch.
To save him.
Yes.
His scores are so bad.
Yeah.
A 9. A flippin' 9.
Ridiculous.
I don't get why they're so all in on Marvin.
I don't either.
Next up is Gianna and Chris with a fringe flixel, which I kind of liked.
Well, there was the camera flashing, wasn't there? A camera flashing flixel?
Was there?
There was fringe on this one.
It was fringe
Yeah.
on this one.
I'm going to say right now, the whole thing, my favorite photo.
I mean, y'all.
I think they both look great.
Very clearly.
I actually like the moment that it's in the middle of some weird photography shoot that they're doing, and it
This
looks
weird
like
boudoir
someone
shot.
walked in on them, and they're like, what?
I mean, Gianna's face might be the most beautiful face that's been on Top Model. Like,
It's so gorgeous. And look at their hands intertwined on the
oh
side
yeah,
there.
I like their weird hand intertwined, and I like her arm there too.
And I
Yeah.
love her boots. I love those boots.
Yeah.
If you told me it was like a fashion thing for the boot, and Kelly hates the leg, which is so weird because I love it.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
And I think Chris has this cool, and he looks really good from this angle. He's a straight on person, but like
yes,
he has just this little bit of actual personality to this one, which I love.
yeah. I wish it was my only critique of him is I wish it was pushed further. If there,
Sure.
because right now it's a little question marky, and I wish it was
Mhm.
more like, huh, like that brow had like really exaggerated up. It would have like
Yeah.
matched her.
For sure.
But
I mean,
I think-
Gianna's the winner of the photo.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I think you can also tell that it was going to be a good photo because Alessandra is into it.
Uh-huh.
Well, and her role makes sense in this one.
Yes. She's not just behind them.
She's not about to arrest them or whatever the handcuffs are.
But this is working. This is working for
Rob,
me.
Rob tells Gianna, your symmetrical face is really going to help you in this industry.
Oh my god. Oh, you think, Rob? Why?
I love that, and this is Hurricane Gianna, that Bride Boy's like, you're the top dog today. And she goes, today? And I was like, I wonder, what do y'all think about? Because I've noticed that Brian Boy often says, here's some comments for you to read.
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder if they have to read several, or if that's just the way Brian Boy talks, and it's just like,
Either
here's some
way.
comments.
Phil and Jeremy are next. This whip flixel is wild. This riding crop.
Whipsole.
Whipsole. Cropsel.
Great photo of her.
Oh,
Take those
amazing
words right
photo
out.
of her.
this is an awful photo of the two men, though.
Oh my goodness.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Look at the milk on the ground.
The angle that this photo is taken at. Was there any way they were going to be
What were they
successful?
supposed to do? But Jeremy looks so dopey. Like this, he is. I don't get.
For some reason, it's very funny to me that Jeremy's milk is very neat and Phil's is messy.
Makes sense with their personalities. So I didn't really love the comparison of Jeremy to a gorilla. What I did love, however, was the photo that I am sending to JW and Hannah. It's one of those episodes where the picture of the gorilla looks like there's a lizard on top of the gorilla's head that is steering the gorilla around.
Oh, yeah.
Little friend.
But it's just a branch if you zoom way in, but it looks like a little lizard on top of the gorilla's head.
Aww.
Like a little Ratatouille situation.
Yeah.
I love animal pairings of different species. I love it when they're friends. Yeah, it's not good of either of them. Also, the picture's insane. Like, it's just like...
Oh, it's a terrible setup.
So weird.
And also, this is a setup that, like, all the rest of them are sexy, but, like, don't make me feel a level of... And I'm not kink shaming. I'm just saying, like, this is the one that you'd be like, I'm on all fours and I'm drinking milk.
Well, and also, for me, it's the story is strange, right? Because I could understand this with one of them. But what is the situation with both of them? Are they a couple that hired this woman to do this?
Oh, I suppose
Because
theoretically,
like
yes.
The chemistry, or they just are cheap and they went in on a deal if they did it together.
I think a lot of your problems are solved if you just take away the milk.
Maybe.
Definitely would help. Definitely would help.
It's not a connection.
This little graphic. Sorry, I waited so long and I have to talk about it.
Oh, you must.
Tyra makes a point to tell Phil his photo would be so much better. So much better if there were some side booch. And then they throw up a little arrow graphic that says, not a booch. Renee Magritte says, this is not a booch.
Ce n'est pas un booch. This is one of the worst photos in history.
Bad.
Dawn and Alexandra are next.
I hope y'all were ready for some full racism to come out of Kelly's mouth.
Ooh.
I'm not going to repeat it.
No, elevator door flixel, but not all the way. So it looks like the elevator is broken.
Hold that out.
What Kelly said was awful. And what's even worse to me is that I really like this photo.
I think they
this
weren't
photo,
so small.
I'm also going to say it. Yeah, but I would crop it for sure. But
They're too far from camera.
Yeah.
even Rob looks good in it.
Yeah.
This looks like a story. It looks like a couple who's just been caught making out, and Rob's like, are we joining?
And Alexandra's like, you may join.
Yeah.
I love all the hand positioning.
Oh, yeah. Everyone looks connected in this photo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm of two minds about something. So we talked about how the only comment that will ever be made to anyone of the guy contestants is just be buff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And Don's going to get the worst of that. He's going to get this skinny arm thing that they don't exactly give to Corey, because Corey is, you need to look masculine. You need to look straight. Dawn is just like, you're too tiny.
Yeah.
And there's a part of me that appreciates that at least there's some commentary on physique, because they've done it for so many cycles to the women contestants. However, and this is also because I've seen the next episode, Don's going to get this no matter what he does now.
Yeah.
He's just too skinny armed. And you can't work out your arms enough
In
in
that
8
time.
weeks
That's
to
not
get
how
buff.
working out works.
Yeah.
Now, to give a little bit of like English majoring of this. Because his tattoos are so prominent, I feel like if you want to be the kindest person, you might say, that's such a draw, you might want to have more bulk there because that's going to be in every photo.
And doesn't Tyra kind of say something about the tattoos in the arm? Yeah.
Your arms are a little too on the thin side for all the tattoos.
It's just so odd because in this photo, it doesn't make a difference to
Not
me.
at all.
Like, it's like not a physique shot.
But I hate this X on his temple so much. I think this is what incurs this inner racism from Kelly, is this temple X.
I just can't believe she said that and didn't get called out.
And that the show left it in.
And then Kelly still hates Alexandra for some reason. Can't get over her.
I'm going to say it, y'all. As a model, Alex is one of my favorites this cycle,
Agreed.
consistently. And I know Kelly's going to get her eliminated. And I don't understand why. She also seems so pleasant at panel.
The worst thing about Alexandra is that metallic blue eyeshadow she loves.
Yeah.
She could use a makeup lesson.
Yeah. And Tyra gives Dawn a 5.
Better get to lifting, I guess, Dawn. I almost thought Dawn was getting eliminated this
I
episode.
thought Dawn was getting eliminated.
Was worried.
Next up, Mike and Kanani with the outcast Shake It Flixel.
Nani, who looks great at panel.
I wrote, she has such a cool... She also dresses cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kanani has a personal style.
Yes. I hate this photo.
I don't understand why they flipped for this photo so hard.
I'll say this. This is also a really good photo of Alessandra, and it really teaches you why she is a supermodel, because she looks great.
Even developing these
gosh.
Polaroids.
The body looks amazing.
It looks like both Kanani and Mike fell and just got up to be like, we're sorry we fell.
Whoopsie-doo.
Conspiracy theory. They picked this photo because Mike looked good in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, conspiracy theory proven. The aliens
Confirmed.
are real X. Yeah.
Because Tyra says you are doing the smize of a man.
No. That's Albert.
Oh, sorry.
Albert says that. What Tyra says, because this is even worse to me somehow. She praises Mike for doing what she told him to do in the lesson because he exhaled.
Exhaled.
We were all waiting for you to exhale. Yeah! Yeah! I also watch movies.
I learned it from you, Hannah.
Remember her own list.
If you just look at the photo, it is worse of Kanani, though.
Oh,
Kanani looks rough in this
Kanani
photo.
looks smushed between two photos.
They also dressed her like a ballet dancer.
Yeah, the back of her head disappears into Alessandra's midsection. It's like she's wearing a dress with Kanani's face on it.
Would-bye.
Here's the thing, and look, this isn't her fault if she got hired for this. We've never had Sarah Silver photograph black and white, and I don't think it's her forte.
No.
And she got hired to do this,
Yeah,
and they're
light it
like,
well.
but it's got to be black and white.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that these were lit properly for black and white photography.
No.
Yeah, because you got to give it to Tyra and probably Jim DeYonker and other crew members. But when Tyra does black and white, we usually don't have this problem of things voiding away.
I mean, the wall is fully abyss behind them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Tyra giving Mike a fucking 10 for this photo. This one? Ugh. All right. Nina and Corey.
Nina also has a really good panel look.
The hand creep Flixel
Ugh.
is so gross.
I don't know why they decided to do that twice.
Let's not let Rob do Flixels anymore, okay?
At least they're
I like the
normal
way you said
size.
okay.
At least they're normal size in the elevator. They're not Barbies in a real life size elevator.
This is such a good picture of Corey.
Yes.
It is. And fan of the week, Tavo saying
Yes!
that Corey looks manlier than Rob.
I truly think that Rob has never met a pretty man before.
Right?
He truly seems confused.
He cannot get over the beauty of Corey's face. He's like, that's not, no.
It's just like inner homophobia, like boxing his way out.
You know what? I don't even know if it's in. I was about to say internalized homophobia. I don't even know if it's homophobia of any regard, but I think it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Is Rob homophobic?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
100% yes.
In this particular moment, I think what we're seeing, and I think to your point, Hannah, is that Rob has done one type of modeling, and it's been a lot based on his body.
Yeah.
Right? That's not what Corey's doing. And I think to have a model that's a guy but doing such a different style of modeling, like Rob knows how to give critique, basic as it is, to someone like Jeremy.
Yes.
Yes.
They're the same type of model.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Rob, his brain can compute Corey.
No.
He actively wants Corey's face to look worse.
Yes.
When he said he should have cheated to camera, that is such a wild critique. Like, why?
As Rob is literally staring at the back wall of the elevator.
And all of them have talked about this is about chemistry and group chemistry.
Also, the way they try to gaslight Corey that this makeover is good is so manipulative.
I would have given you a better score on your photo if your hair hadn't been there.
Come on. Come on.
Ugh.
Also, way to commit to a score, Tyler. I'll give you an 8.
And Kelly says about this photo of Corey, freeze, Miami Vice. What?
You posted what in the time? Yeah. Iconically black and white show, Miami
Miami
Vice.
Vice. They also try to erase the weird feather hair in between Nina's eyes.
Also, this isn't a strong photo of Nina.
No.
And part of it's the makeup, but her face is also not her best.
This makeup, just seeing how fully insane this makeup is, though, that eyeshadow goes all the way up and over her eyebrow.
Over.
It's basically in her hairline.
It's crazy.
So before we get to the call-out order, Tyra feels the need to both over-explain and then repeat the over-explanation as though they didn't get it the third time.
So odd.
Why? Mike gets first call-out.
With a 7.5 and Renee's face
Woo!
when Mike gets called first, because she's like, oh, now I have to destroy Mike and Jordan.
Busy woman. It's okay, Paget's trained me for this.
She just has another bag of marbles. Like, I can't just keep putting these on all the staircases.
And then Gianna is second with an 8-8. Are you? I mean, I love it, but
What is happening with these scores?
And she's not even the only one to get something in the 8s.
No. Jordan's scores really dropped this week. Her fans are upset. She's a 7.8.
There are so many people that got 5s and 6s, and it's like, she's in the top half.
Nina got an 8-6.
That surprises me.
Really? Me too. And Chris also gets an 8. This photo got an 8-8 from both of them.
Yes.
Which I think is deserved. And also, we're only saying Chris now. Tyra has dropped that H.
Mm-hmm.
Corey gets a 7-8.
Which is, I'm glad.
Me too.
And then our next person also got a 7-8, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
But then they switched the names on the scoreboard.
That's gonna happen sometimes, and it's confusing.
And what's funny is that every time I've noticed it, it's always been related to Alex.
Yes!
What is going on? What is going on?
They
Alex?
can't decide on what her name is or how many points she got.
It's like Alex wasn't actually there on set, and they are filming her stuff separately and creating a world where she gets put in over and over again.
So weird.
We gotta look for it. If her hand passes through another person just one time.
Then Kanani with a 5-8.
Which, I mean, it's a rough photo.
It's a rough photo, but-
I'm surprised she's this high without a challenge score.
Yeah. And then Renee with a 5.7.
Seems low.
It is
Very low.
Yeah.
Marvin gets a 6.8.
Which is on the lower side, especially
Yeah.
for Marvin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil gets a 6.7.
And when handing out the photo, Tyra goes, "We want to see that beautiful body, and your weave is fierce."
And then Jeremy has a 6.6 because it can't be beaten how horny people are for Jeremy's body, even when it's low.
I just
I'm sorry, Jeremy's body sounds like a terrible We Hate Women remake of Jennifer's body.
And because Tyra is trying out words she can use when it's differently gendered people on the bottom too, she says, "This photo represents the beauty that's still in the running."
The beauty is gonna continue, y'all.
Also, just say contestant. Just say model.
Model.
I love the beauty in the running. It's a very sexy romance novel.
Because the bottom two's Dawn, which very undeserved, and Cleo, which not undeserved.
But also, they're the people that got storylines this week that weren't about makeovers.
Well, and of Clea, Tyra says, "The judges question your desire to be here, your drive, your passion for this contest and this industry."
Where was this story?
You didn't want to edit in one line from Clea saying any of this? I wish Tyra just said, "And one of the judges hates you, and neither of you apologize." So, well, I mean, I'll say fan score wise. You know how I've said in the past that I appreciate when the person eliminated is also the lowest fan score? Never has that been more apparent.
Wow.
Clea might have gotten one of the lowest scores in top model history for fan stuff.
4.2.
4. Wow. In the 4s?
To Dawn's 6.6. They're only 0.4 difference.
Oof.
Literally?
Man, that just shows you how unfair the scoring of Don's photo was also.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because he's above Kanani, Renee. Like, he's the same as Jeremy. Like, there's... And I just can't get over it. The Gianna's score, Nina's score, Chris's score is more than double Clea's. Wow. And this is a rare time the fan vote might have actually been the reason someone got sent home.
Especially since there's no challenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tyra uses this moment to tell Clea and everyone about the comeback series. But the way she phrases it is that Clea will have an opportunity to wow and please the people in social media that will be rooting you on.
Wow and please.
Just looking for someone to wow me and please me.
I also love that Tyra will never figure out how to not say the phrase going home. And she's like, "And you're not going far."
You're going to the other house in that unfinished community.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as you'll find out, doesn't include Bianca or Krista. So right now,
Nope.
Clea, it's all yours.
I wish it was a mirror house that's flush back to back with the other house.
And this is our first vision of the collage. And it's a lot of good individual pictures. Theme aside, a lot of good individual pictures.
I like that everyone is the same styled. Even though the
Yes.
styling is bad, I like that it's even.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who took these pictures.
Who knows? Was it Christoph? Maybe.
Clea, during her time on the show, went by Clea Ramirez. Often now professionally goes by Clea London. Her Instagram is London FBBY. And her bio is one word: fine wife, living her dream $.
Living her dream money?
Dreams.
Yeah.
Or dreams. Yeah.
There's not too much on Clea. She's currently a licensed cosmetologist, and she runs a lifestyle blog, YouTube channel, and an Instagram account called Chai in LA, and that's named after her daughter. She also seems to be heavily involved in dog rescue, from what I can tell. She had a website that was running up until about 2018 that did a lot of motivational stuff, and a lot of it was in the way of book clubs and interviews with other people who had had journeys of success. there are 2 points of trivia. One that is unfortunately not surprising, and one that's shocking to me. So, Clea is the only plus-size, fiercely real contestant to compete on the boys and girls cycles.
Oh.
Wow.
So apparently we're never going to get... Technically, it's the I looked it up and said plus-size girl, but I don't remember a guy. Maybe there is
I don't
one,
think
but,
there is.
I don't think so.
And then I can't believe it is cycle 20, and this is true. She's the first ever contestant from Delaware.
What?
And I know that's just a random fact, but 20 cycles,
And not
we've had
one?
contestants from so many states, and you've never had one person from this state? That seems so weird.
That is strange.
And very specifically, she's from Bear, Delaware, and I think that sounds fun.
I wrote that earlier. Bear, Delaware is a great drag king name.
Yes.
Ooh, absolutely. But yeah, so I'll miss Clea. I don't think any of us thought she was long for this competition because
No.
of the
For a
powerful
4.
enemy she made.
Not a I mean, you know what? I'm going to give Clea this. She survived a 4. The only other person to survive a Kelly 4.
And our time with her was super fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad she got a makeover she was really happy with before she got the boot.
Mhm.
And if you're happy this podcast hasn't gotten the boot, we've survived. We're survivors.
We've survived 251 episodes.
And so many competitors. We have outlived. You should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can reach out to us at podleadum@gmail.com or send us some tangible mail at where you can find the address at podleadum.com. You can also join our Discord. It's right down there as a second clicksel. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I'm on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on TikTok at JWCrumpOK. And I just debuted a new series that's going to be running through the summer at Literally Jessica Pod. So check that out if you're into funny satires of video podcast.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum and Literally Jessica whenever you
Aw.
talk about things on the internet. So for PodLeadum, I have been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.